welcome to another episode of Coffee with April. This time it's all about our podcast because we've been spending the last 6 months traveling around the world, meeting up with some of the most interesting and fascinating roastery owners and founders. The goal has been to give you guys an insight in what it takes to create one of the strongest roastery brands in the world. What's the process? How do you start? How do you make it happen? And how do you make sure to stay relevant throughout the future as well? We've been talking with some really interesting people, and it's been one of the most fun projects that we have basically ever done. And it's finally done, it's ready, and we can't wait to share it with you guys. Now this video is just to kind of give you a quick introduction to what you can expect, and perhaps also motivating why it's worth your time, because it really is. One of the advantages that we realized very early on, and part of why we want to do it, is because I had my personal experience of starting April, which is very much still in the startup phase. So what it ended up being is not an interview, it's a conversation between myself and other professionals that have started roasteries, right? So we share our own perspectives and ideas on the process, which makes this whole concept a lot more relevant than what an interview would be by someone that hasn't been through the same process. So going over the material now, that's what we're realizing to be one of the most interesting features of it. And the content is great. I mean, we have Tim Venable talking about the transition from a Probat to a Loring roaster, and arguably starting one of the strongest, most quality focused roaster brands in the world. We have Colin Harmon and Jace Hoffman sharing their ideas on growing and also becoming one of the strongest, probably most financial successful roasteries in our industry as well. I mean, the Red Brick is absolutely iconic, and 3FE is specialty coffee in Ireland. We have Joanna Alm from Stockholm Drop Coffee that shares her experience of going from going into a company midway, taking over more or less, changing the business structure, taking in another partner, and really maintaining that integrity that is Drop Coffee today. We have Con Bergson running one of my favorite brands in coffee, Petra, out of Istanbul, sharing his perspective, which is both political and challenging for so many reasons. So we have amazing group of people that are all sharing their individual stories and experiences. And it was very important for us to keep it relevant, to keep it authentic. Something that comes out very clearly in our conversation with Klaus Thompson, one of the founders of Coffee Collective. The key thing is really to understand what is the reason behind their success, and how do they carry themselves both as individuals but also as a part of the company. So who is this podcast for? Well, it is for you basically. It's for the industry. It's for anyone that is interested about coffee. It's for anyone that is interested about business as well. And we're very excited to see what the response will be for this project. And based on that response, we're also going to be very happy to launch alternative seasons in the future as well. We're actually already now starting on season 2, which will have a completely different focus from season 1. So overall, this has been an amazing concept and a super strong product that we hope that you guys really enjoy, because we do it for you guys. So stay updated. It's launching very soon if it hasn't already launched. If it has, there will definitely be a link included down here so you can reach it directly from this video. And please enjoy. Thank you very much.